Hi, my friends, it's Miss Palmer. Welcome to our pollination reading. This is the pollination reading for May 14th, which is a Thursday. And we don't have any pollinators left because the last one was lizards, bats, and possums. But we are moving on to talking about pollinators that are in danger. So, what does it mean if something is in danger? Well, it means that they are unsafe or they're being harmed. So we are going to read the section that says pollinators in danger. And there's some bolded words. So after I read them, we are going to look them up. Okay? So the first bolded word before we start is wilderness. So I'm going to go back to the glossary, and wilderness, the definition of wilderness is a place in nature where no people live. Okay. How about this word? Starts with a P. Pesticides. Can you guys say pesticides? Good. So pesticides, I'm going to the glossary again, is a chemical sprayed on plants to kill insects. So that must mean that if they use pesticides, they are spraying them on plants, but they're trying to get rid of the insects, but in fact, they're probably also harming plants. I don't know. Let's look at the last one. And the last one is diseases. Do you see this? And the last definition of diseases. The definition is something that makes a living thing sick. Okay? So here we go. We're going to read pollinators in danger. And we're outside today because it's so nice. Pollinators in danger. Pollinators are very important to us. Without them, we would not have fruits, vegetables, nuts, honey, or chocolate. These important animals are disappearing from Earth. When people build in wilderness areas, animals lose their home and their food. Pesticides and diseases are also killing pollinating insects. As we lose our pollinating insects, we also lose our food supply. One of the most important pollinators, honeybees, are disappearing, but no one knows why. Okay, so what did we just learn there? We learned that people are wiping out and building in wilderness areas where animals live. We also learned that pesticides and diseases are killing pollinated insects. So there must be spraying pesticides to kill insects on the plants, and that's why the insects are dying. And diseases are the same thing, something that could make a living thing sick. So that could make a plant sick, it could make an insect sick, right? But in this case, pollinators in danger, it's probably talking about pollinators. And honeybees, which are the most important pollinators, they're disappearing and no one really knows why. Let's read the next page. Fewer bees. Each year there are fewer honeybees. The use of pesticides has killed many bees. Bees are also being killed off by two types of mites that have moved into honeybee hives. The bee on the right has mites on its body. So let's look at it. So do you see that bee? There's mites on it. So the mites, the two types of mites, go onto the honeybee, and that also is killing a lot of bees. So mites, do you see the mites there? There's one on its leg and one on its back. Right, with the arrow? Let's read the bottom. The varroa, I'm going to say varroa. The varroa mite attaches itself to a bee and feeds on fluids from the bee's body. The bee on the right has been treated for mites with powdered sugar. The sugar causes the mites to fall off the bees. Can you see this? So there are mites on the bee's body, but powdered sugar actually helps scare the mites away. Interesting. So what have we learned about pollinators being in danger? Well, it seems like humans are taking down pollinators and other insects are taking down pollinators, right? Humans are taking down pollinators by wiping out the wilderness areas where their homes are, and maybe they want to build buildings or build different things, but they're wiping them out there. And insects like mites are also attacking pollinators. So it seems like humans and insects are also are putting pollinators in damage, right? Well, friends, seems as though pollinators are very important to us because we wouldn't have fruits, vegetables, nuts, honey, or chocolate without them, right? So we really need to think about these kinds of things. All right. Well, that is the end of today's reading, and tomorrow we're going to talk about helping pollinators. Okay. All right, my friends. Good luck. Go to Seesaw.